It all began in 1937 on this very basketball court in Kansas City. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead, the way we make athletics greater than a game, and all strive to do more and be more. At the NAIA, we take the student and student athlete seriously and focus on the whole person, because individual growth doesn't stop at the final buzzer. Our character-driven athletics empower student athletes to succeed in competition, in class, and in life.
I'm not just preparing for the next game. I'm preparing for what's next.
For NAIA member institutions, small doesn't mean limited. It means limitless. Our schools aren't simply the sum of their teams. They're whole communities that are founded on opportunity, strengthened by tradition, and powered by passion.
Here, we build athletic programs that build lives and legacies.
Through our 29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes, the NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
At US Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings, the big expansions, and the celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there. The late nights, cold pizza, the glamorous travel, the juggling acts. We are in for all of it, all of us. It's tough for sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side. Like Kayla from Kansas City, or Brian from Boise. He's great too. And thousands of other bankers around the country. Because your glory is our glory. If it's important to you, it's important to us. And all the cold pizza will be worth it to get us farther than we ever thought we could go, to be better than any of us could ever be alone, proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us.
Saturday afternoon volleyball here in Klamath Falls, and two good teams to match up here this afternoon. The Beacons of Bushnell, the Lady Owls of Oregon Tech. And for Tech trying to win at home for the first time in 2025, having dropped 3 matches, all against top 25 sides in College of Idaho, Eastern Oregon, and last night a 3-set matchup against Corbin University. For Bushnell, they come in victorious last night. Their first win at Southern Oregon in a long while. And for Bushnell, a team that made it to the national tournament a season ago, just as Oregon Tech did. The Beacons 11-6 on the season, 5-2 in league play. The gauntlet that is the Cascade Collegiate Conference, it continues for all of these clubs. Bushnell to your left, they're in the powder blue uniforms today. Tech in black tops with the gold numerals, as well as we get set for our first serve. Again for Bushnell, Haley Hyder, the one to look for. 6 rotation player, as good as there is. Yesterday in that win at Southern, it was Amaya Samau who had a very good matchup as well. Nearly had herself a double-double in that contest. Looks like Tech will have our opening serve. It'll be Lucy Boyd, who had 2 of the 3 aces that Tech had on the day yesterday. Bushnell will use a 2-setter system to start the game. It'll be transfer Emma Lago. We're set to go, and the first serve a little deep, and Bushnell gets a free point to start the match. Looks like Julia Cook will come in as a serving specialist. She'll replace blocker Aaliyah Malone, a freshman in the program for Jason Corwin. Serve receive last night was a problem for Tech as Savannah Sirk on a miss hit. Misses way high, and a point for Bushnell. Pretty good pass that time from Lucy Boyd, but Stirk unable to get on top of the swing and launched it 10 feet beyond the out block. Tech goes to the middle. Dug up by Sands to the outside. August with the play. High ball, the lefty. Goss gets blocked, tries it again. Far side, this time it works. Tiffany Goss, the true freshman. Got a second chance at it, got it to go. A point for Oregon Tech, they're on the board. So we go to the back corner, and Allison Miller, kid from Arizona. Second year in the program. And a good serve to start. August, nice spot on that swing. Lago with a good pass. Bushnell will bring in their second setter. And that's Katie Bielitz. Quick set, Goss blocked it, looked out, and it was. It'll be a point for Tech. Second swing that time for Tiffany Goss. Liesenwitz to serve. Sang the national anthem last night in the game against Corbin. And a good serve for her. Quick set to the middle, and Samau gets blocked in the middle. Everybody up at the net for Tech. Both Goss sisters along with Gugliotta, big block in the middle for the Owls to tie it up. We go to the outside. Hyder's first swing is a kill. Haley Hyder, all-conference player a season ago. One of the more dynamic players in the Cascade. And last year was in the top 10 in both digs and kills. One of the better servers in the league, and you see it right there. As on the overpass, Samau was there and powered it home to make it a 5-3 score. Hyder leads the league in aces, but not that time. And every time you can get past that little spot in the rotation, we saw it a couple times already against Corbin, Eastern, College of Idaho here at home. It seemed like Tech would get into one spot and just couldn't get out of that rotation. When Hyder serves, it could be that spot. So if you can minimize the damage, typically good things can happen. On the slide, it's Tegan Dixon who just checked in. And she knocks it home for the Beaks. And it's 6-4. Good pass to the outside by the senior, Katie Bielitz. To serve is Kaylee Shirley. Transfer from Multnomah. And a good serve for her. Ace serve. She went right at Sorensen. And Bushnell, the team that leads the Cascade in aces percent. Over 2.5 aces a contest percent. They go to the outside. Goss gets dug up by Hyder. Quick set to the out. Able to get there was Ramsey. And Tech will play it over. Chance for the Beacons on the slide. Swing across. Kept alive. Another chance. Samau this time. Able to power it home, and Bushnell in system at 8-4. 3 in a row. Samau averaging nearly 3 kills and 2.5 digs a set. And a long serve by Shirley. Tech gets the side out at 8-5. Stirk back on. Emma Ness as well. Tech going a little different rotation to start today. So it'll be Ness to serve. Real nice crowd so far tonight. Good short serve. Touched over by Samau. And a point for the Beacons. This will be Valago. Logo from Montana State Billings, Division II school. Back set, Willow Jacobson. They said no touch. And Alexis Garrison says, yeah, there was a touch. And it's literally going to be right in front of our camera, and they will challenge that touch. And so while they do that, we'll give you a quick look at what else is going on around the league today. College of Idaho taking on Lewis Clark State, as C of I last night lost in 5 sets at Walla Walla. Walla Walla will host Eastern Oregon in the Cascade Conference After Dark match later on today. Evergreen is at Warner Pacific. I should say Warner Pacific is at Evergreen. And for Evergreen and Warner, one of those teams going to pick up their first win of the season. Big one over the hill. Corbin is over at Southern Oregon. That should be a fun one as well. Tech hits the road next weekend. They will head up to Seattle, take on Evergreen and Northwest before they return home to play 4 straight home dates. Lewis Clark State next on the 10th of October. Walla Walla late night match on a Saturday night. And then a midweek game against Southern Oregon, and then Warner Pacific on the 17th of October. And that will basically round out the month of October until Halloween night. And Tech will play host to Northwest University. As the officials look to see whether or not there was a touch on that swing by Jacobson. To me, it seemed like it was very obvious that there was a touch. And you've got two angles that they'll be able to see. One will be the net cam, which literally that would be right in front of where the swing happened. The other one will be on a baseline where it'll be going right on down the line, and they'll be able to tell whether or not that was a touch. And so they'll come over and we'll see what the officials say. And I think she is telling Alexis Garrison that there was no conclusive evidence. And so we'll go to Bushnell. And so there are two different angles, and neither one must have been able to see a touch. So it goes back to the beacons. They get the technology, and sometimes owner-operator sometimes doesn't make it work. That's the hard part. Officials told me before the match, well, we've never used this sort of stuff before. As Jacobson gets blocked right at the net. The combo block, it was Malone and Samau. And Bushnell insists him at 11-4. It was 5-4. And so that is a 6-1 run for the squad from Eugene. It's really started with the service game. They'll set to the outside, Stirk, blocked again. That was August on that side. And a timeout is called on the
Fall
floor.
into autumn all September at Clomoya Casino and win your share of over $41,000 in cash and prizes. Rake in the dough during our Autumn Riches drawings every Friday. Feel the fall fun on Thursdays in our Leaf It to Luck hot seats. Play and win up to $500 in cash in our Battleground slot tournaments every Saturday and be blown away with Clomoya's Golden Leaf hot seats every Sunday. Come play, enjoy great food, and stay in our hotel. Only at Clomoya Casino in Chiloquin.
As we come out of the timeout, 12-5, Bushnell got clarification on that challenge by Tech. Our replay analyst who actually runs it said you could see that there was a touch. However, as he said, the official couldn't see with her own eyes. So sometimes I'm just like that myself from the standpoint that I don't have great eyesight. And so if you can't see it, you can't make that call. Savannah Stirk with a put away for Tech, gets the side out. And it can't be the replay official, it's just one of our workers do that. It has to be the official to be able to see it. If you can't see it on the screen, you can't call it. You can't fault the official for that. Tech gets the side out, and then blocked in the middle, it's Thayer and Jacobson. As August came right down the middle, and Tech able to get the combo block. 12-7 the score. High ball to the outside, Samau with the kill. And the side out to the Beacons. (13-7) the score. Long serve. High ball to Stirk, it'll be a tough swing. Able to get it over the net, Shirley digs it up. We go to August on the opposite side. Tech able to keep it alive. Third try for the Beacons. This time, August finishes. 14-7 the score. Ball slid to the near side. Jacobson gets dug by the setter. They'll go to August at the right pin. Tech able to get it over the net. On the weak side, Haley Hyder with a put away for the Beacons. Tech is playing defensive, just trying to get the ball to the other side of the net. Bushnell saying thank you very, very much. Tech goes to the middle. Falago to Hyder. Outside Sturck. That looked like it was off the antenna. I think it will be a point for Bushnell. And that is the call. It is 16-7. Tech is going to use a timeout at 16-7. Back after this.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. Starting at $13.99, it's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Because it goes straight from our kitchen to yours. For fresh out of your oven, piping hot, cheesy goodness. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
At one point, the set was at 5-4. It is now 16-7, an 11-2 run for Bushnell. A lot of it outstanding service. It's not so much the aces, but getting Tech out of system and turning defense into offense. For Bushnell, their third serving error. Tech will have Boyd back in. One rotation through, and it is 16-8 in favor of Bushnell. Tech beat Bushnell last year 3-0 in Eugene. And a big swing by August. Beacons hitting at a .421 clip. As will be Julia Cook, sophomore from Thurston High, in to serve. Tech 3-5-14, that's it so far. Boyd with the touch across. Lucy hitting at about a 35% clip on the year. So it's 17-9, Tech trying to get themselves some momentum. More often than not, you're not going to be able to make up an 8-point deficit this late in the set. Not impossible, but not likely. But if you can get your rhythm, get ready for set two, it'd be huge. Hyder gets blocked. Thayer and Goss combine on it. Alex Thayer had 5 blocks last night in the loss against Corbett. And she's climbing that all-time ladder. Less than 50 blocks away from the all-time record, and she's got a full season still to go. High ball to the outside. Hyder tries to touch it to the corner and does. Dixon on along with Bielitz. And the senior from Spokane set to serve. Goss gets dug. Hyder. Sorensen near side to Goss. And a big swing. Goss again. And a put away for Goss. Thiesenwitz to serve. Off the net and home. A serve for Thiesenwitz. Eighteen, 12. Back set, touched over by Hyder. Tech able to keep it alive. This time Miller can't. On the quick touch in the middle. One pancake dig for Tech, second one didn't get there. 19-12 our score. Here's Hyder to the back row. What a float serve. Near side. Did it get touched? They said no on the push. And Goss misses wide. It's 20-12. Quick set for Gugliotta, and she mishits it. 21-12. Outside. And a big swing for Stephanie Goss. And the Twins combining for 4 of Tech's 6 kills. And Jason Corwin onto the floor, guessing one of his players might have got dinged up. Looks like it's their middle, Tegan Dixon. Maybe a little bloody nose. And it looks like they'll pull her out. Addie Evans, a sophomore from Pocatello, Idaho. They'll step in for Dixon at 21-13. Tech will have their second setter and Taryn Ramsey to the back line. Real nice crowd here this afternoon. It's our Owls supporting Owls night for our athletes. And so the teams that are here, as OIT is not in session yet until, I believe, Tuesday. And so the teams that are here, the soccer teams, the cross-country team, both basketball teams have been here. I know baseball has been here. Softball starting to show up. I know golf getting ready for their big home event Monday and Tuesday out at the Running Y. And so all of them here to be able and support their team. And so we still have a delay. They're checking the ball to see if any blood may have got on it or not. They're going to come over and ask the trainer to come down to the Bushnell end. finally back to action. A quick set the middle, and somehow right there to power it down. 13 kills for (13, 326, 385 percentage for the Beacons. And again, it seems like more often than not, the ball rollers struggle to get it from one end to the other. We saw it twice last night. I think part of it is the fact that there are people that sit in the area in which they're trying to roll it. Service error. At 22-14. Be Ness to serve. And a block, Sturt. Gugliotta combine on it. Tech trying to gain a little momentum for set two. Big swing in the middle. And Tech unable to get it over. And another big swing, somehow got it. It's the setter, Emma Balogo. 2 points away from claiming set one for the Beacons, a team that hoping that they can start climbing in the national poll. It'll be Jacobs that tried to dump one to the deep corner. Now it's August. And there was miscommunication there for Tech, and it is set point for Bushnell. Logo set to serve at 24-15. Quick tight set, Gugliotta goes wide, and the set goes to the Beacons 25-15. Set two coming up here in a moment, right here on the Owl Sports Network.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Yep. One set in the books, Bushnell 25-15. Interestingly enough, that's the same score we had in set one yesterday. I made sure to go down and look at that replay clip. And yes, it definitely, very obviously hit the hand of the Bushnell outside hitter on the swing from the opposite pin by Oregon Tech's Willow Jacobson, but the officials, for some reason, said it didn't, and so the point did not go to Tech. Now, did that change the outcome of the set? No. It would have made it 24-16, but who knows, maybe momentum, because it was right about that point when the Beacons made their big push. But they hit 345 in the first set. Tech a paltry -125. That'll be some out to start for Tech, for Bushnell. And another good serve for the Beacons. Gets Tech to play defensive. August. Back corner kill for Willow Jacobson. So 1-0 our score. Jason Corwin saying, hey, I thought that potentially that ball may have hit one of the lights up above, and he would know. Coached here for 6 years at Oregon Tech back a decade ago. Knows the intricacies of this building. As Tech takes their first lead of the match. Allison Miller to serve. And an ace serve. Somehow could not collect. So IT a couple aces in the first set plus. And a swing by Hyder on the outside. And a put away. Cook to serve. That looked like it was going to go long. Goss can't swing from the near side. We're tied at 2. August, Hyder, Samau, all with 4 kills for Bushnell. The Goss twins, each with 2 to lead Tech. Goss again. Angled shot off of Cook and out, the point for OIT. You can hear the Tech men's soccer team making noise up there in the crowd. They had a tough loss yesterday at Southern Oregon. One of the crazier plays I'd seen in a while as Hyder gets blocked. Second chance, this time it'll be August. Miller there for Tech, back set to Jacobson. That's August one more time. Thayer, and she spikes her home. Point to Tech at 4-2. In that soccer matchup, Southern sent a long ball down on a counterattack. Tech's keeper was out of position trying to clear it. Took a boot at it, missed. The ball rolled all the way down to the goal, and Southern tapped it in with less than 5 minutes left. Tough way to lose 1-0. It's Hyder with a good touch. Boyd able to keep it alive. Goss near side, gets blocked. Now a chance for the Owls to try to send it back over, and no one's home. It'll end up being a kill for Soleil Sands. Outside, Goss. Great up. Joust at the net. And it's Thayer with the point. Five-3 Tech. Summerlin Spencer for the first time today into serve. Here's Hyder. Sorensen trying to keep it alive. They touch it to Goss. Now to the outside, and Hyder over the block and down. A point for the Beacons of Bushnell University. Once it was Northwest Christian back in the day. Here's Hyder with her team trailing 5-4. Gives it back to Tech. Nessel serve for Tech, the transfer from Monroe Community College. And just wide. That one just floated. So the two teams trade. Serving errors. And it'll be Shirley to serve. Tight set. Another great up. Back row attack. And a block on Thayer. Malone, Evans combine on that one. Big swing by Sturt. Answers for the Owls. Seven-6 Tech, set 2. Bushnell won the opening set, 25-15. Back set, and a big swing by Evans. Bielitz back in. Actually, Bielitz out. Lago back in. August back in on the front line to replace Addie Evans. Here's Logo. Outside to Sturk. Back set again. And the senior with a point. Off the block, and it misses wide. Point for Oregon Tech. So Jacobson back in. Willow playing the front row. Spencer playing the back row as Boyd serves. And a big block. Great job on the outside pin that time from Jacobson and Gugliotta. On the swing by Samau. Samau again, this time miss hit. And a point to Tech. They have their largest lead of the match at 10-7. 3 in a row for Oregon Tech. On the strength of Lucy Boyd's swing, I say serve. Samau again. Back set to Jacobson, line call. They call a touch and a point to Oregon Tech. And Jason Corwin wants a timeout. Tech all of a sudden in system. They lead 11-7 back after this.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
As we come out of the timeout, Oregon Tech on a 4-point push. Tech getting a kill from Sturk, a combo block from Gugliotta and Jacobson, a hitting error by the Beacons, and a Jacobson kill, and all of a sudden they lead 11-7. On the strength of Lucy Boyd's serve, Tech all of a sudden now also hitting in the positive for the match after a woeful first set. Boyd with a good deep serve. They'll set to the outside, Samau, and they will say a touch. And so, side out Bushnell. It was right in front of the up official. Pretty easy call for her to be able to make. Samau to serve. Quick set. Jacobson touches it over. Dug by Valloga to Hyder. Sturk right down the line. Point Lady out. Savannah Sturk with her 4th kill. That leads her club. I believe it's Allison Miller set to serve, and it is. They back set, opposite pin. Got dug by Boyd, now it's Goss. Off the block and home. Stephanie Goss with a real nice swing. Went right off the tip of the finger of August, went over Falogo, and was able to get the finish. And Tech extends the lead to 13-8. Here in set 2. Miller a short serve. Hyder had to go to a knee to get to that one. Back row attack gets dug. And it goes off of the scoreboard and down. It'll be a kill on the swing for Bushnell. One of the quirks of the facility. Here's Cook the serve at 13-9. Boyd touches it over. Falogo with the dig. August, that was touched. Not a kill. Nice job by Hyder to get the assist there with the libero off the floor. Cook goes too deep. That's 14-10 Tech. Again, no home action this coming week except for the run-in at the ranch. Monday and Tuesday out at the Running Y for the Tech golf teams. Bushnell's golf team going to be there as well. Nice dig by Sorensen. Kept alive. Back set, Jacobson. Got it. (15-10) Tech. Sorensen still serving. Tech's equaled their point total from the entire first set. Back corner, got it! And Tech gonna use a timeout, extends the lead to 16-10. Back in a minute.
Right now at Les Schwab Tires, it's the Fall Tire Fest sales event. Save up to $120 instantly on select sets of all-terrain or all-weather tires. And as always, you'll get America's best tire warranty with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Get dependable.
As we come out of the timeout, 16-10 Oregon Tech. Abby Sorensen will be set to serve here on a Saturday afternoon in the Basin. Tech having a great serving set. They've kind of done exactly what Bushnell did to them in set one. Outside to Hyder. And a block! Jacobson along with Thayer. Bushnell, I thought, was going to be able to get a second chance. And it fell harmlessly right at the 3-meter line. And finally, Bushnell gets a side out on a serving error. A great run there for Tech. They lead 17-11. Bielitz in to set for the next 3 rotations for the visitors. Serves it right at Jacobson. They go to Willow at the pin. She gets dug by Samau to the middle. And the swing in the middle by Sands misses wide. Here's Spencer for Tech. At 18-11. Tech searching for a signature win this year. They have yet to have it. Carly Hanna for the first time today. Chloe Farr as well for the Beacons. Farr, a senior from Kaiser. Originally on the roster is number 19, but wearing 23 tonight. Fowles, quick set to Thayer. That was a great pass from Boyd. That's something that Alexis Garrison talked about in the preseason, that she wants the team to play quicker. Get the ball to their hitters at a much more timely clip. That was picture perfect. Ness serves. Back set. Touched over. Dug by Ness. Unable to get there. Was the next swing. So a point for Bushnell. It ends up being a kill for Addie Evans. Big side out for Bushnell. Outside. The hammer from Savannah Stirk. 20-13. Tech feeling like they can even this match up, but a set apiece. Here on a Saturday afternoon in the Basin. Final home match of September. And it's touched over by Bielitz for a side out. Here's Logo. 20-14. Still plenty of time for Bushnell to try to will themselves back into this match in set number 2. Outside, actually go to the back. They set Spencer and straight into the twine. In my book, not the number one option, but trying to catch them maybe a little bit off guard. Bushnell back within 5. They set Gugliotta. And her swing goes long. And just like that, 3 in a row for the Beacons. They're right back in it at 20-16. Again, good serving from Logo has been key in this little mini run. Outside to Stirk, off the block. Savannah Stirk has had a great second set. In fact, 4 kills in the set alone. So here comes Boyd to serve, had a good service run earlier in the set. It's a big side out for Tech right there after Bushnell had scored 3 in a row. They'll set to the outside. Ness got there, but I don't think Tech can, and they won't. Point to the Beacons for Leah August, her 5th kill. Maybe some out to serve. 21-17. And Samau and Hyder, the 2 you really got to worry about serving wise. They go back to Stirk. And it's now a 3-point deficit for Bushnell. It was 20-13, so 5 out of the last 6 points scored by the Beacons. Tech not looking to panic yet. Touched up, Jacobson, dug by Hyder. And a kill by Hyder. I would think Tech will probably use a timeout here, and they will. The lead down to 2 at 21-19. Back here from Klamath after this.
The cars we drive play an important part of our everyday. Whether we're going to work, dropping off the kids at school, or maybe even on that first date. Vehicles we drive play an important role in all of that. And that's why at Klamath Falls Subaru, we are so passionate about getting you the long-lasting vehicle that you will love. When you come to our store, you'll find that every department is dedicated to caring for our customers. which is why I can proudly send anyone here knowing that they will be treated like family. Stop by and say hi, because whether you've driven 1 mile or 1,000, when you come to Klamath Falls Subaru, you're coming home.
As we come out of the timeout, 21-19. Bushnell once trailed by as many as 7. So now with a good serve. Stirk gets the side out for Oregon Tech. Tech goes to the outside pin. And Savannah Stirk able to get the finish. (7-5-16) for Sirk on the night. Here's Miller at 22-19. They'll set all the way to Hyder off the block. And a kill for Haley Hyder. 7 for her. They trade side outs at 22-20. Hyder with 7 kills, Samau with 6. August was 6 for Bushnell. Stirk with 7, Goss with 4 for Tech. Here's Cook to serve. Tech to the opposite pin. Jacobson gets ducked. They go to the outside again. Hyder, she gets a kill. It's Jacobson unable to get the pass. And Bushnell within a point at 22-21. Looked like Tech was running away with this set. Beacon say, Tech would love a side out. Crowd has all of a sudden got a little silent. And Tech gets the side out they needed. On the serving error by Cook. It'll be Sorensen serving for Tech. 23-21 OIT. They serve it at Samau. Off the slide, dug by Tech. Goss, it's off the antenna. Point to Bushnell. It'll be Bielitz to serve. Tech can get a side out, they'll have set point. Bushnell gets a kill. It becomes a deuce point. Goss. Dug up. Big swing by Hyder. At a tough angle. I think it's out. We're tied at 23.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Fall into autumn all September at Clamoya Casino and win your share of over $41,000 in cash and prizes. Rake in the dough during our Autumn Riches drawings every Friday. Feel the fall fun on Thursdays in our Leaf It to Luck hot seats. Play and win up to $500 in cash in our Battleground slot tournaments every Saturday and be blown away with Clamoya's Golden Leaf hot seats every Sunday. Come play, enjoy great food, and stay in our hotel. Only at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin.
Come out of the timeout. Deuce point at 23. Tennis scoring the rest of the way. First team to win by 2 wins the set. Everybody out of timeouts. Tech to Thayer, and Tech will have set point. They ran the quick to the middle. And Alex Thayer, 4th kill of the match. Tech will have set point. Opportunity here for Summerlin Spencer. Good serve. They'll set Hyder, and we'll keep going. Bushnell goes to their top hitter. And now it's Hyder to the back line. The top server in terms of aces per set in the Cascade Conference. And she hits it dead square in the net. Tech will have a second set point. It'll be Emma Ness who will be back to serve. Savannah Sturk back in. 5 kills in this set for Sturk, so gives Tech that hitter at the outside pin. Here's Ness. Float serve at Samau. They go back row attack, and Hyder, she gets dug. Sturk to win it. No, they'll get a second chance. They go to the middle. Thayer touches it down, and a kill! Tech wins set 2, 26-24. We're all square at 1 apiece. Back with set 3 next.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
Hey, grab me one too.
Fall into autumn all September at Clamoya Casino and win your share of over $41,000 in cash and prizes. Rake in the dough during our Autumn Riches drawings every Friday. Feel the fall fun on Thursdays in our Leaf It to Luck hot seats. Play and win up to $500 in cash in our Battleground slot tournaments every Saturday and be blown away with Clamoya's Golden Leaf hot seats every Sunday. Come play, enjoy great food, and stay in our hotel. Only at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin.
As we welcome you back here to Klamath Falls and you look at the numbers in set 2, Oregon Tech hits at a 265 clip, so much better there. Bushnell hits at a 252 clip. Beacons with a 28-22 edge in total kills. Tech, however, with a 6-3 edge in blocks. Both teams going to stay with their similar rotations to start set 3, as Tech will serve to begin the set. It'll be Boyd to step back for OIT. Bushnell won the opening set 25-15. Tech claims set 2 26-24. Remember, it was last Saturday where OIT took undefeated Eastern Oregon to 5 sets before finally falling 15-10 in the clincher. Boyd with a good serve. He played over. Back set to Jacobson. I didn't see a touch. And it will go to Bushnell on the attack area. Really good serve that time by Boyd. Angled one. It was actually one of the middles for Bushnell that had to make that play. Great pass from Lucy Boyd over the net on 2. We're tied at 1. Boyd's second kill. 3 digs, 18 assists. So here's Miller to serve. Back row attack for Samau, and it's out. It started with the serve, not a great pass from Shirley, the libero. Two-one Tech here in set 3. Quick to the middle. Boyd able to keep it alive. They go to the outside. Jacobson gets blocked back. Second chance, now it's Goss. Slid it down the line, and a point for OIT. Wasn't pretty, but it works. Stephanie Goss, 5 kills. She and Thayer tied for number 2 on the team behind Sturck 7. Outside, August. That's Jacobson. Hyder. Goss for another kill. What a great up by Sorensen to set that one. After Falogo had sent one to the far corner, made it difficult on Tech. 4 straight for the Lady Owls. August. And it just lands a foot foul. Point for the Beacons. Tegan Dixon back in. That looks like that bloody nose is taken care of. Did not see her in set 2. Great serve. And an ace serve as Miller couldn't handle the midsole by Bielitz. 4-3 Tech here in set 3. Tied to the set apiece. Goss. No. And both teams trading multiple point runs. Bielitz into the net. Bushnell, their 9th service error in the match. Sorensen with a good serve. They set the middle. Samau gets dug by Boyd. Jacobson. Corner kill. Pretty swing. 6-4 the score. Willow, 4 kills, 3 blocks here into set 3. Bielitz on 2, touches it over. Looks like Hyder gonna play 6 rotations. She came out midway through set 2 in the back row. They set Thayer in the middle. Goss! Another point for Tech. It'll be Spencer to serve for the Lady Owls at 7-5. Stephanie Goss with 7 kills. Her season high is 9. Kid from Parma, Idaho. Outside, line call, they say out on the swing by Samau. 8-5 the score. They'll go to the middle. Now to the outside. And Goss again with a finish. The first time it was Dixon along with Sands that touched it back on the Tech side, but the Owls kept it alive. A good pass by Boyd, and the freshman put it away. 9-5 Tech. To the back row, Hyder. Sorensen, Thayer, touches it over! Timeout. Bushnell, it's 10-5 Tech. Back after this.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
We come out of the timeout, Tech with a 4-point run to take a 10-5 lead here in set 3. Bushnell won the opening set 25-15. Tech won set 2 26-24. Here's Summerlin Spencer, the junior from the state of California. He touched over. Tech able to play it to the Bushnell side. Back set, big swing, it gets done. And a kill! Allison Miller gonna get it! The dig over the net and it finds a home! Miscommunication for the Beacons, and Miller just put a hand on it, kept it alive, and it fell on the other side for a point. (11-6) Tech here in set 3. Here comes Cook to serve for Bushnell. That's a defensive specialist. Big day if you can get yourself a kill. Thayer through traffic. No touch. It is a hitting error. Just the second hitting error for Alex today. Bushnell with back-to-back points. It's 11-7. Tech will set Goss. They'll go to Thayer. Back row attack. Thayer! And after Alexis Garrison wasn't pleased that there was a no call on a back row attack, Tech got the Thayer kill anyway, 7 for her. It's 12-7. Samau. Good pass that time by the setter, Belitz. Should be Va Logo to serve. 12-8 from Harbor City, California. And on a bad pass, Aaliyah Malone said, For Malone, her first kill, to go along with 3 blocks. That was a gimme for the freshman from Kennewick, Washington. Short serve, opposite pin. Now it's August. Ness gets there for Tech, quick set. Thayer dumps it down. There was a point when a swing like that would have been called a lift. They have really loosened the rules, double contacts and lifts, pretty much a thing of the past. 13-9 Tech. Off the slide. Spencer, back row attack, just long. It'll be Samau to serve at 13-10. 7 kills for her on the day. Touched over by Fa Logo. Stirk. And Tech will get the point. Big powerful swing for Savannah Stirk. 8 kills for her. Quick set in the middle. And Tech gets the block at the net. Had to wait to see how the official was going to call that. Couldn't tell if it was just into the net or not, but trio of Tech players, Gugliotta, along with Jacobson and Stirk. Trio block right there for the Owls. Boyd with a miss hit, that's 15-11. Stephanie Goss, Thayer, Stirk all with 8 kills for OIT. Jacobson and Gugliotta with 4 blocks for Tech. Hyder leads everybody, she has 9 kills. And Boyd tried to touch it over and touched it into the tape. (15-12). Lucy Boyd, 2 kills, 25 assists, and 5 digs on the night. And all of a sudden, serve receive issue for Tech. to a 2-point set at 15-13. Must be Shirley that's done the nice job. They set Gugliotta. Hyder able to keep it alive. It's August. Sorensen, back set to Jacobson. Angle cut around the block and home. Tech. After a rough first set for OIT, it's been very competitive here in set 2 and 3. Miller, the good low serve. High ball to Hyder. Blocked down, 1v1. Willow Jacobson. The rare stuff block. And it's 17-13. Hyder was well above the net, so was the senior in Willow Jacobson. Back row attack, Doug. Sorensen to Gugliotta! 18-13, timeout on the floor. Tech's lead back to 5, back after this.
Right now at Les Schwab Tires, it's the Fall Tire Fest sales event. Save up to $120 instantly on select sets of all-terrain or all-weather tires. And as always, you'll get America's best tire warranty. With a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Get dependable.
Bushnell going to make a change. Carly Hanna into the middle, replacing Sands. Beacons were within 2 at 15-13. Tech's answered with 3 in a row. Here's Miller to serve. Out of system, it'll be Samau from the back row. Dug by Sorensen to Goss. Long swing, there's Samau again. Hyder. A good touch by Haley Hyder. Gets the Beacons a side out. Beacons rush through their substitutions. Remember for years how methodical some officials were with that. Tech goes to Jacobson. Somehow there. Chance at the net. Good cut shot by Carly Hanna, the junior transfer from Santa Barbara City College. Answers with back-to-back points for Bushnell, back to an 18-15 score. Jacobson gets done. Hyder. Jacobson again. Got it over the block somehow. That's a big block standing there. Hanna and Dixon. They weren't able to get there. They go to the outside. And a good swing this time. Tegan Dixon, a finish. The freshman from Clackamas on. It's 19-16 Tech. Thayer. Jacobson. Great up that time by Hyder. She tries a back row attack. Got on top of that one, did Haley Hyder, and finished right at the tee. And Bushnell back within a pair against a serve from Hyder that you got to worry about. Quick set there, all by herself to the back corner. Great quick that time from Lucy Boyd. Thayer, 9 kills. That's one off a career high. She's had 10 kills in a match, I think 6 times. Never been able to get more than 10. Could today be the day for the junior? Spencer, deep serve. They go back row again. That one way, way long. From Hyder. Now it's 21-17. Spencer with a deep, deep serve back corner. Might have been going out. But Simao kept it in. They go to the same spot. This time it's Shirley that got there. Back set. And there's Tegan Dixon, the opposite hitter, with the kill. It's the side out for the Beacons at 21-18. Hyder with 11 kills. That leads Bushnell. Thayer with 9, Sturck with 8, Goss with 8 for Tech. An overpass. And answering there was Malone. 21-19. And OIT gonna use a timeout. They got one more to use if they need to. 21-19 Tech. We're back after this.
The cars we drive play an important part of our everyday. Whether we're going to work, dropping off the kids at school, or maybe even on that first date. Vehicles we drive play an important role in all of that. And that's why at Klamath Falls Subaru, we are so passionate about getting you the long-lasting vehicle that you will love. When you come to our store, you'll find that every department is dedicated to caring for our customers, which is why I can proudly send anyone here knowing that they will be treated like family. Stop by and say hi, because whether you've driven 1 mile or 1,000, when you come to Klamath Falls Subaru, you're coming home.
It'll be Julia Cook serving for Bushnell at 21-19. Match tied at a set apiece. Tech will run the quick. Thayer gets blocked. On the slide. It was Malone and Simao. Just the 4th block. Malone has half of them. They go right back there, gets dug. Simao. Boy. And Simao ties it. Kept alive. Goss. She'll try it again. This time Miller over. Simao. Tech keeps it alive. Back set. And a block! Dawson Thayer, unbelievable! Both teams just defense there. Tech at 22-21 with Emma Ness serving. Both teams had chances in that rally. They set the middle, and Alex Thayer 1v1. Second stuff block of the set for Tech. She was matched up there against Malone. Ness the deep float. Samau. Hyder, no! And Tech's got set point. Everybody on their feet. Trying to take a 2-1 lead. Ness serves. They go to the outside. Samau says, we're not done yet. It'll be Valogo needing to serve 2 points to get her team to a deuce point. Last night, they rattled off 5 in a row to win the match at Southern. Tech will go. Stirk able to get it over. Valogo. There, got it! We're going set 4 with Tech leading 2-1. Alex Thayer with her 10th kill of the match. Back in 3 minutes.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Fall into autumn all September at Clamoya Casino and win your share of over $41,000 in cash and prizes. Rake in the dough during our Autumn Riches drawings every Friday. Feel the fall fun on Thursdays in our Leave It to Luck hot seats. Play and win up to $500 in cash in our Battleground slot tournaments every Saturday and be blown away with Clamoya's Golden Leaf hot seats every Sunday. Come play, enjoy great food, and stay in our hotel. Only at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
As we get set for set number 4, Oregon Tech, all of a sudden, has seen their hitting percentage climb all the way to 150. They have 11 blocks as a team, including 5 each from Thayer and 5 from Jacobson. For the Beacons, 11 kills for Haley Hyder to go along with 9 digs. And it's funny that the dig numbers slanted towards Tech. And a lot of that is because Tech playing defensive at times and getting a dig, but sending so many free balls over the net that Bushnell doesn't get the benefit of the doubt in terms of the statistical category. Tech will stay with that same rotation. Gugliotta and Thayer, Jacobson, Stirk, Boyd. We'll see Goss come in as well at the outside. Bushnell will serve. Must-win set for the Beacons. Tech wins this set. They pick up their first home win of the year. And a statement win. They'll set Stirk, and she gets it started with a kill. Lucy Boyd's 30th assist of the match as well. After losing the first set 25-15, Tech's come right back. Won the last two 26-24 and 25-22. It's Allison Miller serving for OIT. They'll set it out to Hyder. Did a great job seeing the middle was wide open and touched that one home. 12 kills for Haley Hyder. She'll post another double-double tonight. Almost a guarantee she'll get a dig here in set 4. Tech looks to answer, and Gugliotta on the quick right in the middle. Huge swing for the freshman. Gugliotta 4 blocks, that's her second kill. Tech leading 2-1 here in set 4. Touched up, August. Out of system, Goss, and she's blocked. That's Leah August. Carly Hanna for Bushnell. 5th block of the match for the Beacons. Bielitz for the first time in the set. Alex Thayer. I don't think it was touched. It was not. Hitting error for Thayer. 10 kills for her is equal to career high. They go to Jacobson. That was touched. Side out Oregon Tech, Willow Jacobson. Kill number 7. 10 for Thayer, 9 for Stirk, 8 for Stephanie Goss, 7 for Jacobs. To pace the way for Oregon Tech here in set 4. Outside, Hyder blocked at the net. To the middle, Thayer gets dug. The joust. And then the back row attack for Samau is good. Good little sequence there. So now 10 kills now for Bushnell. And the Beacons lead 4-3. Tech out of system. They'll touch it over. They go to the outside pin. Samau with a good swing. Good high ball from Katie Bielitz from Mount Spokane High. Another good serve. To the middle. Angle shot by Carly. Tech a little out of sort here in set 4. And it started with a good service game from Haley Hyder. As the Beacons had posted 3 straight points, but then Hyder gives one back. So it's 6-4 Bushnell. Emma Ness to the back line for the outs. Very entertaining match so far. Back set, huge swing. The opposite pin by Tegan Dixon. Dixon, 4 kills and 9 attacks thus far today. Here's Julia Cook. And a nice pass by Bielitz. Saw the wide open middle for OIT and just touched it over. Bielitz, 3 kills, 21 assists this afternoon. Boyd answers with one of her own. She says, hey, a dump on 2, I can do it as well. For Boyd, her 3rd kill. It'll be Brooklyn Thiesenvitz serve it. On the slide again. Dixon is in rhythm. For the longest while, it was outside, outside, outside for Bushnell. They've turned to Dixon in a big way here in set 4. Balogo back in to serve. Outside, Stirk. Off the block. Boyd will touch it over. Quick set to Samau. Ooh, it was Malone. And a timeout called by Oregon Tech. 10-5 our score. Bushnell leads. Back in a minute.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
As we welcome you back here to Danny Miles Court, College of Idaho has knocked off Lewis Clark State today in 3 sets. Corbin has knocked off Southern Oregon today in 3 sets. Have not gotten a report from Evergreen and Warner Pacific. Later tonight, it's Eastern Oregon, the #1 ranked team in the land, at Walla Walla. Falogo to serve. Here's Stirk, and she gets the kill. Boyd to the back row. Big side out there. Savannah Stirk, 10th kill. They set Samau. And a kill for Amaya Samau. 11-6 Bushnell, needing to win set 4 to force set 5. Samau now with 12 kills on the day, and now serves. Tech will set the middle, and not a good set by Boyd. Did not give her hitter a chance. I don't credit setting errors very often in the stats, but it's exactly what that was. Samau's serve looked like it was going long. Stirk, powerful swing. Tech needed the side out and got it. That was a tough ball to be able to get to. The senior from the state of Montana came through. Here's Miller. Tech trying to whittle their way back into this set. They set quick in the middle. That's Malone. So a nice job by Bushnell to spread the wealth here in set 4. Considering Tech had a huge block in sets 2 and 3 that they won. Jacobson, I think it's forward contacts. No. They will say Tech was actually in the net on the swing by Jacobson. And Bushnell, their largest lead at 14-7. Outside Goss, her first kill in a while. Stephanie Goss, give her 9 on the night. Both teams have done a nice job spreading the wealth offensively. They go to Hyder. Thayer will touch it over. Back set to August. Her first kill of the set. The senior from Clackamas. (15-8) Bushnell. What a good serve that time. And Tech is going to use a timeout. It is 16-8 Bushnell. Back in a minute.
Hey, grab me one too.
over because it's a good song. Well, especially for volleyball. All Bushnell right now here in set 4. 16-8 the score, trying to force a run to 15 and a winner take all. It'll be Bielitz, the setter, to serve. It'll be Willow Jacobson. Now outside to Hyder. That hit the antenna. It'll be a point for Tech. Thayer took one right off the noggin and it went over the net. Tech the benefit there. It looked like it was going to be a point for Bushnell as Summerlin Spencer to serve. 16-9 Bushnell. To the outside and Hyder. Spencer there for Tech. It'll be Goss. And that was way long. Hyder gonna come out to the back row. Chloe Farr, who we saw. Transfer from Lane College. Originally from Kaiser. Thayer. High ball to Samau on the outside. Miller there for Tech. Goss gets dug. Now it's Samau. Sorensen got it, and Tech able to play it over the net. They go near side, and the swing right into the net by Dixon. It'll be Ness to serve for Tech. That's 17-10. That's long. Oh, they called a touch. And they're going to try once again to replay. We'll find out maybe this time if they will be able to see whether or not it was touched. Looked very obvious from here. And so hopefully the technology works. As it worked the last time, the problem was the official wasn't able to see. I went and looked at the exact same replay the first time we had this, and you could definitely see the touch, but the official said her eyesight was not what it needed to be able to see on the screen. So what you're wanting to find is that angle from the baseline to be able to, not the net cam per se, but more from the end line, and from that angle you could definitely see hand or no hand. Very obvious. So we're hoping that it will work. Hannah Carley was the swing, as Bushnell was a little bit out of system, just trying to play the ball over, and the line judge was the one that called the touch. So Oregon Tech used their first challenge. We'll see what this one says. And they say no touch. So it'll be a point for Tech. So Tech still with one more challenge to go. Ness into the net, gives it right back. This will be Julia Cook to serve. Another block. Stirk touches it over for a kill. (18-12). Savannah Stirk, 12 kills, joins Hyder and Samau in that party. Does Tech have one more big rally to try to get themselves back in this set? To the outside, Samau nearly took Thiesenbut's head off. Hit it right to the middle of the court. 13 kills for Samau. Logo ready to serve. Bushnell for the match, hitting at 250, Tech at 153. Outside, and another kill for Savannah Stirk. Boyd to serve. If there was someone Tech wanted to serve, it'd be Lucy. They'll set Samau at the net, touches it over, right to that soft spot in the middle. Great soft pass that time by Logo. Samau to the back row. 20-13. And a net serve. Ace serve for Samau. And the Beaks with their largest lead of the set at 21-13. That one too strong. Miller will serve for Tech at 21-14. Tech without a block in this set. They set the outside. Hyder, just as I mention it, a stuff block for Willow Jacobson. 1v1 with Hyder on the outside. That's a season high in stuff blocks for Tech. That's 3. August gets dug by Boyd. High ball to Jacobson. Finishes! 21-16. Jason Corwin will use a timeout. Tech within 5. Back in a minute.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
Oregon Tech with 3 points in a row. They pulled within 5 at 21-16 here in set 4. Bushnell trying to force a 5th set after Tech won sets 2 and sets 3. Allison Miller serves for the Lady Owls. They set Samau from the back row, and it's long. 21st attack error for Bushnell tonight. Just the 5th for Samau on 30 swings. Miller, back set August, and a kill on the swing by Leah August, 9 for her. Big side out for the Beacons. Libero and Kaylee Shirley set to serve. Back set to Jacobson. What's the call? It's going to be a point OIT. Had to wait to see how that was going to be called. It was a combo block on the outside, but thought maybe it had been touched by Tech. They said no. Sorensen serves for the Owls. They set the middle. Tech got there. Goss with the opposite hand. Touches it home. Stephanie Goss, a career high 10 kills for the freshman. Tech within 3. They set the opposite. And the kill from August. Will be Bielitz to go to the back row. 23-19. August 10th kill. Goss into the net. And it'll be set point for Bushnell. A point away from sending us to set 5. Be Jacobson. And she keeps Tech alive here in set 4. It'll be Spencer to serve, Tech needing 4 consecutive points to get us to a deuce point at 24. Remember Bushnell in set 4 yesterday over in Southern in a similar spot, rattled off 5 in a row. Quick set to the middle and a kill by Dixon. And Bushnell wins the set. We will go to set 5 here in Klamath Falls. We're back after this.
Fall into autumn all September at Clamoya Casino and win your share of over $41,000 in cash and prizes. Rake in the dough during our Autumn Riches drawings every Friday. Feel the fall fun on Thursdays in our Leaf It to Luck hot seats. Play and win up to $500 in cash in our Battleground slot tournaments every Saturday and be blown away with Clamoya's Golden Leaf hot seats every Sunday. Come play, enjoy great food, and stay in our hotel. Only at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin.
The cars we drive play an important part of our everyday. Whether we're going to work, dropping off the kids at school, or maybe even on that first date. Vehicles we drive play an important role in all of that. And that's why at Klamath Falls Subaru, we are so passionate about getting you the long-lasting vehicle that you will love. When you come to our store, you'll find that every department is dedicated to caring for our customers. which is why I can proudly send anyone here knowing that they will be treated like family. Stop by and say hi, because whether you've driven 1 mile or 1,000, when you come to Klamath Falls Subaru, you're coming home.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Second straight Saturday here at home that Oregon Tech will play a 5-set match. We're unable to get it done here against Eastern Oregon 2 weeks ago. Can they find just enough offense to hold off a very good Bushnell team? Through 4 sets, Bushnell 56-21, 250 hitting percentage. Tech 51-27, a 175 hitting percentage. 12 blocks for Tech, 5 for the Beacons. Individually, Simao with 14 kills, Hyder 12, August 10 for the Beacons. For Tech, 13 from Sturk, Thayer has 10, Stephanie Goss 10, Willow Jacobson 10 to go along with a match high 6 blocks. Tech 3 aces, 7 errors. Bushnell 5 aces, 11 serving errors. Again, first of 15 in set 5. This is Oregon Tech's 4th match to go 5 sets. Lost to Arizona Christian, defeated Blue Mountain Christian, and lost to Eastern Oregon. So we hope that that trend continues in the same way. Loss, win, loss, win. August blocked to start the set. Sturk and Gugliotta combine. 13th block for Tech. They lead early 1-0. Another good serve to be Hyder. Ness got there for the Owls. They quick to Gugliotta, and she spikes it right into the middle of the tape. Side out Bushnell, we're tied at 1. Gugliotta has had a rough go of it offensively. 247, negative 286 hitting percentage, but has 5 blocks. They go to Sturk, near pin, and knocks it home. Kills for Sturk. She and Simao for Bushnell. Tied for the match high. Allison Miller. They serve it right at Simao again. High ball to the outside. Hyder. It's out. 8th attack error for Haley Hyder for Bushnell. And Tech here in set 5 leads 3-1. Miller again serves right at Samau. They go on the slide. August gets dug. Goss got the kill. And a timeout called by Bushnell. It's 4-1 Tech in set 5. Back in a minute.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
Come out of the timeout, 4-1 Tech leads. On the strength of the serve from Allison Miller. Tech did not lead in set 4. As Bushnell jumped out to a quick early lead. Miller deep serve again at Samau. High ball to Hyder. Off the block, there's Sorensen. Tech on the attack. Jacobson gets done. Into the net. Goes Hannah. Five-1 Lady Owls. August. Doug. Can Tech get it over? No. Good attempt by the Lady Owls, but Leah August with the spike. Leah August, 11 kills for Bushnell. Here's Bielitz, who's had a good day serving. Jacobson gets dug by Samau, outside Hyder. Sorensen, Goss. Touched over. And a kill. Bielitz on the second contact. Dumped it over and got the point for the squad from Eugene. In the shadows of the University of Oregon, literally. Tech tries to answer with Jacobson. Now it's Goss from a tough angle. Back set, Dixon. Jacobson. Back row, Samau. Quick set. And they say, out. Will they challenge or not? We'll wait. They say no. Jason Corwin does not waste it. Now they will. And so they will challenge. And we'll say, was it a touch or was it out? We'll find out. So we'll go back to that attack. That was Carly on the attack. And we'll wait to see whether or not there's a touch or not. So they will look to see whether or not it was touched or not. We'll find out. The difficulty was that it was a long time after the play, and so potentially it could be a longer clip for them to try to locate whether or not there was a touch on the swing by Hannah Carley in the middle. It's a difference between it being 5-4 Oregon Tech or 6-3 OIT. We're in set 5. Bushnell won sets 1 and 4. Tech won the middles at set 2 and set 3. Very, very entertaining match today. And a lot of folks wanted to watch the Oregon Penn State football game. I'm one of them. I'm gonna cheat and see what the score is. Defensive struggle, I'll say that, in Happy Valley. Boy, it has to be a good one, that's for sure. As the official's still looking to see, was there a touch? Won't be able to see it per se on the net cam, just from the standpoint it is the far end. We'll see what she decides. And they will say no touch. It'll be Oregon Tech point. So they say it was, the call was in. So it'll be Bushnell to serve. Should be number 10. And so a good challenge by Jason Corwin. After that extremely long delay, the replay works. Tech tries to go to Jacobs, and it's off the block. And the Owls get the side out at 6-4. It is warm in here tonight, that's for sure. Abby Sorensen. They set the middle. That's off the block from Tegan Dixon, who's really given Bushnell a boost offensively since the third set. 7 kills in 14 swings. And Bushnell, which trailed 5-2 at one point, within 6-5. Here's Chloe Farr. Tech goes to the slide, and it's touched down by Willow Jacobson. Side out to Tech, it's 7-5. This is that point against Eastern Oregon 2 weeks ago. Tech had the lead at 7-6, and then Eastern rattled off 8 in a row. Can Tech get to the changeover with the lead? Summerlin Spencer. They go to the slide. And another kill for Dixon. Julia Cook will serve. Big crowd here tonight. Deep serve out. And at the changeover, Tech will have the lead at 8-6. So the two sides will flip. Bushnell to your left, Tech to your right. Both teams will have their substitutions. Cook will come off, Carly back on. Tech will bring on Stirk and Ness. Here in set 5. The Lady Owls with the serve, leading 8-6. It'll be Emma Ness to do the serving honors. Approaching 2.5 hours tonight in this contest. Great offensive numbers for both teams, great blocking numbers as well. As it gets all silent for Ness. Deep serve right at Samau. Back set again. Blocked down by Sturck! A 1v1 and Sturck with a stuff block. That's 4 stuff blocks for Tech today. The lead is 9-6. 14 blocks on the day for OIT. Ness serves. They go to the outside, Samau. It's Doug. To the outside, Sturck touches it over. Ness. Sturck. Samau. And overpass again. That has been Bielitz, who has done it multiple times. Huge spot for the Beacons. Here's Vallalogo. 9-7. Bielitz 5 kills and 6 dumps today. Tech goes to Sturck, outside pin. Doug off the roof, it doesn't matter, it's a blocking error. They said Malone was in the net. Point Tech. It'll be Thiesenvitz to serve. And unable to get to that was Samau. Point OIT, timeout on the floor. We're back with a finish next.
At US Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings, the big expansions, and the celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there. The late nights, cold pizza, the glamorous travel, the juggling acts. We are in for all of it, all of us. It's tough for sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side, like Kayla from Kansas City, or Brian from Boise. He's great too. And thousands of other bankers around the country. Because your glory is our glory. If it's important to you, it's important to us. And all the cold pizza will be worth it to get us farther than we ever thought we could go, to be better than any of us could ever be alone, proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful.
Some way, trying to close out a win. Bushnell not gonna go down easy. Here's Thiesenvitz to serve. Deep serve, went to far on the slide. Angle shot, that's August. Gets the side out for the visitors. At 11-8, it'll be Samau. Set to serve. Haley Hyder back to the front row. And an ace serve for Samau. Deep serve at Emma Ness. Went right off her forearm. 11-9. Up to Sorensen this time. High ball outside, Sturck. To the outside, Sturck again, blocked! August and Malone combine on that one, and Bushnell with a point. We're back after this. Bushnell coming out of the timeout. 3 straight points. They're within 1. It's been on the strength of Amaya Samau. 14 kills, 11 digs. That leads her club. Trying to get them even here in set 5. Tech's going to go to Gugliotta. She's done. To the outside, it's Hyder. Stirk. And a touch over by Fa'alago. We're tied at 11. Stirk. Can Tech keep it alive? No. The block in the middle. Again, it's August and Malone, and Bushnell leads for the first time here in set 5, 12-11. Back set, Spencer. Summerlin got it from the back row. They'd back set her a couple times today. She did not come through in those, but in crunch time does. It gets Jacobson back in. Tech with another option offensively. Tied at 12. And Lucy Boyd serving. Chance for the Owls. Stirk. Doug. Outside. Off the antenna. Tech has the lead back. 13-12, Boyd serves. A quick set. Tech with a chance. Boyd gets dug. Outside, Hyder. Boyd again there. They'll go to Jacobson. Off the block, it gets dug. They play on. What's the call? Boyd Tech! Match point, Lady Owls. (14-12). Jason Corwin is going to challenge something. We'll find out whether or not potentially where that ball hit. We may have a play over, we'll find out. As Tech, if this holds, will have match point with Lucy Boyd serving. If this gets overruled, and I can't see it being overruled with Bushnell getting a point out of it. I believe what it would be is they would replay the point. I can't see Tech losing a point on this. The question is there an angle that shows whether or not it touched the side of the center hung scoreboard or not? The official talking with the up judge. We'll see what the call is. And she will blow the whistle. It will stay Oregon Tech point. The Owls will have match point. Lucy Boyd to serve, trying to get their first statement win of the year. Trying to prove to 2-2 in 5-set matches. Here's Boyd to serve. And able to get a finish was August. So the Beacons still alive, but they have to get a side. They gotta win this point to force a deuce point at 14th. Shirley to serve. Dug by Ness for the win. Stirk. Nope. Dug up by Hyder. They go right back. Hyder. She's blocked. It's gonna go out. It wins. Gugliotta and Jacobson combine. And Oregon Tech knocks off Bushnell here tonight. In 5 sets, 15-13 in the finale. 15th block of the night for Tech. The 7th for Jacobson, who paces the way with 13 kills. And the Lady Owls finally get that home victory they've been oh so searching for here in 2025. The final again, Tech 15-25, 26-24, 25-22, 20-25, 15-13 the final. That'll do it for us. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks. When the second half of the conference season starts, we'll have a triple header on the 10th of October, 2 soccer games and a volleyball match against Lewis Clark State. Until then, friends, I'm Mike Safford saying have a great rest of your Saturday night. Go Owls.